Our guest is Azerbaijan Press Council Chairman Aflatun Amashov. Welcome to Difficult Question. I congratulate all of us who are press members in Azerbaijan. It is the 135th anniversary of Azerbaijan's national press. What role has the national press played in shaping the public's opinion and Azerbaijan's image in the world in its first 135 years?
Thank you. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate Azerbaijani journalists and the Azerbaijani people in connection with this holiday. The Azerbaijani press has played an important role in the formation of the people's socio-political opinions. It has also played an important role in the formation of the Azeri nation, as in the development of the national mentality and the forming of its language and literary language.
The physical pressure that is being used against journalists critical of Azerbaijan concerns the world more than the history of the Azerbaijani press image of Azerbaijan helped to form. This is a criticism of Azerbaijan. How do you assess the existing situation of Azerbaijani media?
Critical journalism is met positively all over the world. This is true in the USA, European countries, and in other countries too. French journalism is like a dog. It is quick to smell a news story and to report on it. However, people don't love critical articles about themselves. That is why this attitude exists against journalism. We have condemned several of the pressures used against journalists who are doing their press council work. It is my duty to take steps to eliminate these problems.
Journalists are in prison on the 135th anniversary of Azerbaijani press. The Council of Europe, OSCE, European Court of Human Rights, and international journalist organizations call for Azerbaijan to release these journalists. Despite this, Azerbaijan ignores these demands and requests. Does this gain prestige for Azerbaijan?
I don't understand those demands. Every small journalist organization that doesn't have visibility in its country demands something from the country's leadership. I don't understand this.
But they demand justice fair.
It is possible to look at the problems through different prisms. Justice and fair are relative concepts. I would like to talk about the facts. I will begin by speaking about the bloggers. Of course, they are young men. They are sufficiently prepared, they know foreign languages, and they have the potential to do great work. As a citizen, it concerns me that they are being held in prison. Are bloggers journalists? Every person sits at home and looks outside. He sees an event in his community. He then shows this event to the world through his eyes. This issue is being discussed throughout the different levels of society. When you said journalists, did you mean Eynullah? As the press council, we have met with journalists who are in prison repeatedly, and we are familiar with their living conditions. We tried to do it so they don't face harassment. If you paid attention to the decree that was signed by the president to pardon journalists, the name of the Azerbaijan Press Council is mentioned in that same decree. Eynullah Fatullayev is now in prison as a journalist. I met him in prison once. I became familiar with his living conditions, and we addressed an appeal to the relevant authorities regarding his pardon multiple times. I also wish for his release as a person and as a journalist. I would like for him to be with his family and his co-workers and to be committed to his work.
What role does the press council play with the government and the media in regards of the people? Does it regulate the system? How is this present relationship? For example, it is difficult to obtain information from the ministers or from the press services as press.
It is clear. The issue is clear.
How do you evaluate the sector?
We prepared a document called State Support Conception to Mass Media. We believe that market relations were not formed in Azerbaijan. There's less of an advertisement market in Azerbaijan. Although the advertisement market reaches 35 to 40 million AZN, only 2 million AZN make up the print media share. It is a very important issue. We think that there are the means that can be allocated to the development of press from the state budget, the solution to all these issues. Ideas exist regarding this. Funding exists that can make this a realization and solve the issue. All of these are contributing factors that created dissatisfaction in the press council in regards to the development of press. Issues regarding the press and the public are being discussed in society. Different people are complaining to the press council every day. Citizens complain to the press council regarding articles that were published in the press. We are investigating these situations. However, several people prefer to use the press to serve their own personal interests instead of using it to inform people. We are looking for a way out of this type of situation.